Um, mm, Darn it. Hey there. Happy Jupiter Day. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth and you are too. Welcome to this week's Jupiter Day chart reading. Everything you need to know for TNT me and my services is located in the description box below for you to see. For this week's Jupiter Day chart reading, I'll be channeling with There is God, who's supporting class high school, there is good. If you're hearing extra sounds in this reading, know that life is life. And like, comment, share, subscribe to very much appreciate yourself. And let's begin this week's Jupiter Day chart reading. Oh, I forgot this thing in the freezer overnight. I was so mad. But okay, so we have two topics for this week's Jupiter Day chart reading. I will start with the first one. Sorry about the noise outside. You know, they're doing lawn work and stuffy stuff still. Okay. And then, excuse my nails in advance and my fingers. They gotta be tended to. Okay, so for this week's Jupiter Day charm for reading, the first topic is abundance and beauty. The charm that came out is no. Damn, for abundance and beauty, no. Either there's something about boundaries when it comes to abundance and beauty, or there's something about not having it or something. And then, what should we call it? We have our Hagalaz, Hagalaz. It says hail, wrath of nature, and uncontrolled forces. Hmm. And then we have here Dragonfly, the battle and the banging. It has here the number sequence 1010, and it has the zodiac sign Gemini. It says here confusion. Something may have been built on lies or illusion. Inner rebalance, destruction of harmony, and needing to start over again. Lessons, life lessons. Mm-hmm. Um, Sometimes I feel okay no. So I be getting that energy for like Libra. It's like Libra, they this there is a part of Libra where they you know dress nice, have good style and all this stuff. But then there's like something about like all that glitters isn't gold when it comes to Libra sometimes. Um I'm not sure if something so when it comes to abundance and beauty, either you or someone around you or there's like a situation, some energy in the air of like for some reason I feel like something was not what it was. Um, it was an illusion. Like I said, all that glitters isn't gold. Something looked like it was shiny, like a shiny object, but cold hard plastic. Mean Girls. But yeah, cold hard plastic. Like it was shiny, but it was plastic. It wasn't like a diamond or something. Or it wasn't glass. It was plastic. And then maybe God, your spirit team was supporting your highest good and the highest good. There could have been some type of like boundaries put up or something like that. Things happened in a way, uncontrollable forces, like something random may have happened, boundaries may have been placed. And you know how the whole thing with rejection protection, I don't know if like there was like some random coincident or thing that happened that put up a boundary or put a stop to something because um something like because either like you or something would there was some type of interaction with abundance and beauty and something that may have been an illusion of abundance and beauty, and there may have been some type of like boundary or like whatever sequence of happenings, some type of energy that happened, uncontrollable force that like stopped it. uh yeah, that's what I'm getting for abundance and beauty, honestly. I'm going to the second topic. Uh-huh. So for this week's Jupiter Day charm for reading, the second topic is healing and expansion. We have here Parrot, the battle, and the bad meaning it has the zodiac signs Sagittarius and Pisces. It has the number 8 and the number sequence 1010 here. And it says non committal, flaky, most likely with a goal that you're working towards, is supposed to be focused on, and a heavy load given up on your work. Interesting. That's crazy. And then what you call it? Ooh, what is all of that? What was all of that? So healing and expansion. Like someone's not doing this or whatnot. Not committed to the healing, to the expansion. It feels like something about giving up or whatnot. We have here Jupiter, which rules yeah, Sagittarius and Pisces or whatnot. And there's something here about expanding. Um learning or whatnot. Does someone not want to learn? Maybe there's something with like learning, um, and like a journey, road less traveled. Does someone not want to travel or go on the journey or the road that's less traveled or something? I don't know. Um, yeah. So there's that. Does someone not have faith? Doesn't have a imagination, you know what I mean? Like you don't have any faith, or there's something about not having faith, having an imagination, giving up on something when it comes to that. And then we have here Anpu that came out as well for healing and expansion. What I thought about immediately for when I saw Anpu and I'm just saying all this stuff, I thought about like, and Ampu doesn't. I don't think Ampu has to do anything with like Saturn vibes, but I got Saturn vibes, like just like seriousness. Like Ampu is it is what it is type of energy, and it's you know what I mean. Like no excuses. I don't want to hear excuses. Like, huh? Like, what? I don't want to hear excuses. There's like no excuse or anything. Like, oh, I couldn't do this because of da da da. It's just like, did you do it or not? You know what I mean? Did you do it or not? Kind of thing. It doesn't really matter the excuse. Um, I got something about like I don't know, somebody didn't want to take something serious when it came to healing and expansion, consistency or whatever. But when it comes with Anpu and stuff, like the consistency and the discipline and all that stuff is definitely A1. But we have here Anpu, aka Anubis. He is an Egyptian god with a jackal head, known for embalming mummification. He weighs the heart on a scale with the feather, protector of graves, guides dead souls through the afterlife or underworld. And then, what you call it? I asked Anpu, who are you? How would you like to describe yourself? The number one came up. He said, keeps things clear for new beginnings, clears up energy, maintenance of clear aura energy. He feels like the phoenix, burns to bring everything back to the start, the base, the core, the one, clarification, impartial, assertive, it is what it is attitude, like I said. Um, and like, it's funny because I just thought about, I think it was Bear Call Saul. And it was when Saul or Jimmy at that time first met Mike or whatnot, and he met him at a gate. You know, when you go to court, you go into one of those corporate buildings or whatever, and they have like you have to take a ticket to park in the parking decks and stuff like that. So Mike was working there. He was like the guard or the person there or whatever. And like basically it was just a whole running joke of like Jimmy never had enough of the tickets or something in order to pay for the parking and stuff. He was like, "Why?" He's like, "Why are you doing this?" Like, you're such an asshole. He's like, I don't. He's like, I just work here. Like basically something about like, um, and that's how I feel with Ampu as well. It's just like, and then I don't know why. Sometimes like I get, I'm not gonna say it. Anyways, it's kind of like okay, like certain keepers are like the guardian and the upholder of things. So it doesn't even matter if there's an excuse or like, oh, this couldn't be this way because of this. There's no excuse. Like when you're a keeper, you're an upholder of something, of things. Like you have to make sure that like it's running a certain way, like consistently. And there's some type of energy here when it comes to that with healing and expansion. Yeah, so that's that for because that's what I mean. Like there needs to be expansion anyway. You know what I mean? Like if the universe, if life just like stopped because like one person or someone um didn't like do something that contributes to like what healing is or whatnot, like to stop healing or it's like we wouldn't have it. So either way, it needs to happen anyway. There's something with that with healing and expansion or whatnot. Um, I don't know. Someone was not consistent, not like giving up, and maybe something is like road less travel, um, life lessons, and all that stuff, and it's straightforward, and it is what it is. I don't know. Someone can't take it. Someone can't like expand their mind, like learn, be able to like be open to learn and be curious and whatnot. But it is what it is when it comes to that. So that's that for this is Jupiter Day Trump. We're in the second topic, healing and expansion. If you would like a personal reading, you can visit my link tree. You can email me, set up a day and time. It will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. It's helpful, and peace out. My readings be interesting.